Good morning. Welcome to Quest Bites. I'm your host, Corinne Cahill. Happy Magic Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. I am so glad you're joining me this morning because we're going to be creating the perfect penny with ketchup. It works. I'll explain how and why. But first, we're going to play Spot the Quapples. I'll put 30 seconds on the clock for you to try and find them. Let me start this clock over. As you know, there's 5 Quapples hidden in this picture. The Quapple, of course, is our education logo in the bottom left corner of your screen. Almost pointed in the wrong corner. I would have confused you because there's nothing in this corner. So let me know if you're able to find them. About 15 seconds left. Let me know if you're watching this morning. I want to know who's able to find all of these in the coins here. I know a couple of these are a little small. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here is the answer. We're able to find all 5. I know those 2 at the top right were pretty small. So you would have need pretty good eyes for that. If you found them, awesome. If you didn't, no worries. We'll play again on Wednesday. Just be here right at 9:30 so that you can get in on the fun. So what are you going to need to clean pennies today? Well, dirty pennies, of course, is the first thing you're going to need to find for your project today. You'll need some small cups, ketchup and water, and then 2 or more other solutions like mustard, mayo, vinegar, lemon juice, anything that you think will clean your pennies better after you hear how these clean the pennies. So you're going to set this up by putting a small amount of each solution that you choose into the cup. You'll want the water and ketchup as your control. You can just use those 2, but I also wanted to do mustard and apple cider vinegar. I went ahead and found the dirtiest pennies in my group of pennies here. Then you're going to put each penny, 1 penny in each cup. You want to make sure that penny is completely covered in your solution. That's easy with the water and the liquids, but it'll take a little bit more effort with that ketchup and mustard, those thicker solutions. So you just want to swirl that around so that it's covering the entire penny on the top. I don't think I covered the mustard very well because I had a spot that was not clean afterwards, and you'll see that. But then you're just going to let them soak. So why do pennies get dirty? Pennies get dark and dirty because of copper oxide. Oxygen in the atmosphere has a negative charge that is attracted to the positive charge of the copper in the penny. They react to form copper oxide, which is darker in color, and that's why those pennies dull with age. So it's not just dirt. There is dirt that also gets your pennies dirty, but it's that copper oxide that gives them that tinge that you can't really get off very well. So what's going to happen when we put them in the solutions? When we clean pennies like this, we're not rubbing dirt off. We are performing a chemical reaction that breaks down that copper oxide. What works best is an acid combined with salt. Ketchup is a weak acid, and the salt adds dissolved chloride ions that bond with the copper to form copper chloride, which makes it break up even more copper oxide to clean the penny. Isn't that pretty cool? So once I let these soak, I actually let these soak for about 20 minutes or more. I will just take each penny out of the solution and rub off that extra. The water, of course, not an acid, so it didn't really do anything. Still a dirty penny there. The apple cider vinegar actually did a really good job at cleaning the penny since it is an acid base and it has some salt in it, I'm sure. I'd have to check the ingredients on that. But the sun is helping with the shine here, but it is really clean. A lot cleaner than it was. And then I did the mustard, and you'll see when I clean off that mustard, which I should have used a bigger paper towel, so keep that in mind when you're doing this today. You can see that leftover spot right on Lincoln's face that I didn't really get to clean off very well. But that's kind of cool to see how that didn't clean that spot, but the rest of the penny is pretty clean. Now I have ketchup all over my hands. Got to clean that off. Which also makes it hard to see how clean the pennies are when you're distracted by the dirty paper towel. But pretty good, pretty shiny, right? Isn't that crazy? So which do you think did the best job? Here's the before and afters. I think the sun is shining off that apple vinegar one because the apple vinegar and the ketchup actually did pretty equal jobs for cleaning because they're both the acids with the salt. So overall, I have some pretty clean pennies. The mustard is still a little dingy. The water, of course, didn't really do anything at all, but kind of fun to see the difference that these solutions make. I'll put the instructions in the comments so you can try this at home. Try whatever you like. You could soak 8 pennies, 10 pennies, 50 pennies. In the process, you're cleaning pennies, so it's pretty fun. Send us your before and after pictures like this that you're able to create with your cleaning pennies today. I hope you learned something about your pennies that you have left over. Grab them out of the piggy bank. Be sure to join us on Wednesday because application engineer Heather O'Kelly will be hosting, and she's teaching you how to make your own soap at home. So we're cleaning pennies today and making our own soap on Wednesday. It's a very clean week. Until next time, though, continue onward with your quest for knowledge, and thanks for watching.